But yeah, man, Bernie Mac, he definitely wouldn't have stood for none of that shit.
Bernie Mac?
Yeah, not politically correct at all, but
he's a legend, man.
That's what we loved about him. But moving on, we're gonna segue. We have a guest here that is in the studio with us today.
Woo woo!
Yes, and she's on time. She was on time. Very nice. We love that.
Hold on.
Thank you. I really tried hard.
Hold on, man. Real talk, man.
You're the real
If you only knew. Oh, man, it's a blessing.
It's okay. Shout out all our other guests in the past. It's all love. We're all late to something, so it's all good. But yes, so this young lady that we have in the studio, she is co-owner of the Core 94, Core 713 here in Houston, Texas. She's also a mother.
Mm-hmm.
Saw that. Ladies and gentlemen, in the studio, it's BrittheBrain. How you doing?
Hi. Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming. We appreciate you for that.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah? Enjoying the holidays?
I'm really enjoying them. We had we had an ugly sweater party or whatever yesterday.
Y'all was twerking a lot too, I saw, man.
They happen to do that a lot. And they never do it on their page. It's like whenever I turn my camera on, then they want to start twerking. I don't know.
They or you?
No, I don't twerk. I'm twerkless.
That's right.
Oh man.
You know, Jourdan can show you some moves.
I can't twerk.
She twerk behind the scenes.
No, when
there's no camera.
There is nothing back there.
Jordan's twerkless, you guys.
I went to school in New Orleans, so I could probably, bend over a little bit, but that's
Well, no, man, let's go ahead with these icebreaker questions, man.
Yes, Britt. So what we do with all our guests, we bring into the studio, play a little icebreaker. People get to know some interesting things about you that they wouldn't otherwise know. So you ready to play?
Sure.
All right. Get this first one here for you. All right. Name a nasty habit you have that nobody knows about.
Man, my car. What people know? My car is like the dirtiest. Do y'all curse?
Yeah.
Okay, my car is the dirtiest shit in the world. Like I'm always on the go, so it's no telling what's going on in my car. I'm gonna have a change of clothes, some shoes. It might be some. It's no telling. Like I'm always embarrassed. Don't walk me to my car. Like I don't need you to walk me to my car. You stay over there. I got it. I'm good. I become real independent when it's time to get to the car.
I don't understand why women can't keep their car. I have a coworker like that.
It's fermented.
Well, no, because that's like they're like second, like, you know what I'm saying, like a closet,
right? It's a closet.
That's true.
And then I have my son in the back seat, so it's no telling he's throwing around.
Is it like French fries and Cheetos on the floor?
In the back seat, it's two different worlds. Like in the front, it's a stack of paper, it's pens, it's changes of clothes. In the back seat, it's his snacks, like everywhere.
I agree with that. Like they're like the front and maybe like y'all trunk.
Closet. I don't even want to talk about that trunk.
Oh man,
that's bad. I be trying to dig under it. I won't even open the trunk all the way. Like I'm digging my hand underneath trying to feel for what I want.
Yeah.
All right. See this next one. If you had to delete all but 3 apps from your phone, which ones would you keep?
Oh, Instagram gotta stay all the time. OnShot. I love that app. I do all my videos and stuff that I post on my stories. I use OnShot for that. Or is it InShot? It's something like
InShot.
InShot.
Yeah.
And I guess GroupMe, because that's how all our hosts talk.
I hate GroupMe.
I hate it too, but I gotta keep it.
Yeah, I understand work related, but it's a battery killer. I mute all my
mute the conversations.
I hate email. I'm gonna tell you, I hate email with a passion.
Really?
I hate email.
I love email, man. You hate it too?
You want to see how many emails I have?
Is it like in the thousands?
I mean, our like personal emails are good, but I mean,
I'm telling you, it's so bad.
Wow.
I intentionally change emails every year. So I have like 16 email addresses. And people will be like, I emailed you. And I'm like, well, which one? You can't just tell me you emailed. Tell me which one so I can go and find it.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you gotta be ashamed of yourself, Joy.
You see?
Oh.
Look how many emails she has.
Her phone looks like she's playing bingo on it.
All the red dots.
All these notifications.
So you don't check nothing, huh?
No, I sit one night at home and go through everything.
All right, so last one here. You ready for this one?
Okay.
Shout out to Meek Mill for this. If a guy asks you to spit in his mouth, would you do it?
Mm-mm.
I feel like I would try it. I mean, he can't spit in my mouth. If he want me to spit in his Fine. Okay.
So you be down to try it once.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna take this relationship afterwards, but if that's what you need at that moment,
Yeah,
cool, you can have it.
Isn't that like a good thing when you and your significant other one, like y'all want to try different things to spice it up?
It's good and bad.
Yeah,
That's spicy.
But that I'm not.
Like for me, I think it's cool when you and your couple y'all can go to what's the sex toy spot over here?
Cindy's?
Huh?
Cindy's?
No, the one right there off of
Zone
59,
Erotica?
like the hotel. So.
You have a specific one?
yeah, no.
Off of 59, in the back.
But y'all don't go. Well, I guess for me,
Cindy's
I've
been to them before, but
Cats, right? No, Cats is
Cats is one.
Yeah,
okay,
thank you, Cats.
Okay.
I like to go to explore, get handcuffs, get the whole, like the mouth, like what I'm saying, your guys,
God.
yeah, whoops,
Y'all share a lot.
I'm learning more about my friend today than I have ever learned.
You over here wearing chaps and I wasn't expecting that, man.
No, but my whole thing is like, you gotta keep it, you know what I'm saying?
Keep it
like,
spicy?
Yeah.
You only live once.
I'm not gonna ask no girl to spit in my mouth, bro.
Oh, no.
I don't know what meek was on that
But
night.
if she asked you,
For me to spit in her mouth,
Mhm.
I don't even know if I could do that.
Yeah.
I'm
don't
pretty
know how,
sure far worse stuff goes in her mouth.
I know it's just.
But you technically
like,
do spit anyway, because y'all like, kissing. So y'all, swapping,
I did have a dude who used to drool, but it wasn't in my mouth. Like he would just
when he sleep.
no, like when he's he would drool. I don't know what that was about.
So
Like,
when he was coming, he would like drool?
yeah, it's like it got to the point. It's like okay, here you go. Let me slide over.
Yo, ladies, let me say, if you want to find out how a dude really, really, truly likes you, or like his facial expressions before he comes, right before he says, because most guys say, "Damn, I'm like coming." Look at his face, yo.
Oh,
we get probably
man.
one of the most ugliest faces of all time. I promise. I know mine is hella ugly.
That is true, but I'm not Drew. God bless that brother. Okay.
That was a good one. Oh man. So Britt, let the world know who you are.
I don't know how to answer that, but
As far as the core, Houston, who's Britt?
well, I co-own the Core 94. We're an internet radio station based out of Houston.
Mm-hmm.
We started back in 2014, so it was 5 of us. We were all with another station,
Mm-hmm.
and he decided to take the station down.
Mm.
And so abruptly, we're like, we got to do our own thing. So within a month, we found a location. We started researching how to do the equipment. Like we were coming blind into this, and within a month, we made the announcement. Started the station. We had the full lineup. Didn't come out of pocket for anything. We were just blessed with it. So
Wow.
now we just kind of been growing. We were in a garage initially, and then we moved over. Mobang hooked us up where we were in a suite, and then we got our own, and we got downstairs, and it's just like we just keep getting blessed. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, because I was gonna kind of piggyback off that as far as how when you're getting into buying a radio station, like that process. If you could talk about that real quick, as far as y'all having to, it's an investment essentially, right? So was it expensive? Well, just not everybody's just walking around and say, "Yo, I want a radio station," but
Well, I guess it could have been expensive, but I always worked at an IT company. So, like, I'm someone who has 4 or 5 laptops sitting around or, extra computers. So when we start off, we didn't have to buy computers or speakers and stuff like that because of stuff that I just, I happen to have one of those in the garage, so a lot of the expenses, a lot of other people would have, we didn't have those.
Well, I guess you got to have 5 laptops for 16 emails.
Yeah, true. So, yeah.
Why do you like being a part of the core?
It changes year by year. Our team's changing constantly, but as of right now, I love it because we have this real camaraderie. It's like, it's not faking because we're coming into a building. It's like people call every day, like, where you at? Why haven't I heard from you? How you doing? It's a real family. And I think that's why certain people are drawn to us because, we have Netta who moved down here from Dallas, don't have nobody. Like, we have family now for real. So it's just, it's family.
I love that.
So I guess, what is your specific role at the core, like your daily role there? Because
Boss lady.
It's 5 of y'all, right?
Yeah.
You in charge? You running the show?
Own it. She said,
I mean, yesterday they were kind of talking at the meeting, and there's some changes. Like, I'm probably gonna be the only owner next year.
That's dope.
Yeah, we haven't said anything yet. But
Really?
that's the way it's going.
Huh.
But the hosts were talking yesterday, and I don't like it. Like, I'm not kidding. I hate it. But they call me the mama. So it's not cute, especially when you're in your 30s to have some, especially some of y'all 32. I'll just put that out there. Y'all in y'all 30s as well. So it's not cute when people are calling you the mama. But I guess that's
yeah, but you're bossing up. That's awesome.
I mean, but you hold that, you know, like you hold that title. I mean, just looking at like, you know, like your IG page, because ultimately that's your portfolio.
Right.
I mean, nowadays, I mean, but you carry that torch. Like, you're the person that probably people look to.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't like it. I'm like, we all grown. We all know what we're trying to do. And that's what's cool. It's like, I've never been in an organization where you really want everybody to succeed. And it's like, I genuinely like, oh, so when you're coming at me like mama, I'm like, you don't want this too? If you want it too, then what are you coming at me for? You want this like I want it. So it's not no mama. We need to be partners and both going just as hard.
Right. So you had said about changes coming. So what direction is it going for 2019? What are some things that y'all are looking to expand upon?
I think when we started, it was more like just supporting music, which we are always going to do. We have a radio station. We have to do that. But now, like, I want to see my team making money. Like, I feel like I worked with the biggest personalities in the world, in my mind, you know, so I feel like they need to be getting paid for that. So I'm constantly looking for opportunities for us to make everything grow. We're, you know, doing automation on the website, just trying to work smarter, not harder, and make it lucrative.
Right. So I have a question so people can know like how like radio works. Like, because we listen to radio in our car stuff every day, and we can hear like some of the same songs. Oh no, you're gonna hear your Drake, Rick Ross, Meek Mill, Jay-Z, right? All your top artists, Wayne, and we hear it over and over on all the radio stations. Like when do artists submit music to you guys? For
it's underground,
you know.
Yeah.
So I'm sure. Do you get a lot of music where it's like, yo, throw this shit away? Or it's,
yeah.
You know, it's where, or you may get something from a local unsigned artist.
Right.
Like, yo, this is dope. Let's push this. Right. So kind of explain like how that works, and then how do you guys decide like who you want to push out and play on your station versus maybe an artist where we're not feeling this song.
I mean, to be honest with you, and it's messed up, but it is the way it is. We're human. It's really a lot about relationships. So when we did the Chorathon, you know, that's when Chucky Trill came, Bugatti Bobby came, Ocean Drive Slim came, Dogs to the Problem. So those people who came to that, we've been rocking with those people. Like, you know, you support us, we're going to support you.
Network.
Now, to be honest, I get charged up because certain songs ain't in rotation. Like, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, if you support me, I want to see you win. But that means I'm not going to bring down my brand to help you. So if you support us and you come with a hit, oh, let's go, we ready. You know, but if you come and it's not there yet, and it's going to be, okay, I'm going to support you. I'm going to post it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not just to push it.
So, like that. You know, if there's an artist and they submit music to you, and if you're not necessarily feeling it, do you guys, like, let that artist know, like, yo, it's nice, but it ain't really fitting for us? Or
it depends on the mood. I'm not,
sometimes you just don't open it then. Or
yeah, a lot of times I'm trying to get to the point that I'm not opening it. Right now we have DJ Mr. Wired Up. He's kind of like our programming director. So when you submit the music, it's going straight to him first, and he's dropping the music in. I want to take myself out of that because I know I'm biased. Like, I've been biased from the beginning. I play favorites. So I think I need to remove myself from that in order to make the station grow. Who are some of your favorite artists? Let me say. Some of my favorite artists for a long time. I mean, and it's always probably going to be, I like Who Is Duck, Big Fats, Hot Peas. Those are like my staple. I always liked them. From afar, I love Killer Calion. Like, you ask me who's the hottest in Houston, I'm going to tell you Killer Calion.
Okay. I always liked him over Slim Thug, yo. Oh, for really? Some, I always, I'll
take Killer over everybody. I put my money behind Killer. Like,
always.
He's talented.
Yeah, he you know what about him that you mentioned him, like, because I see him out in the streets a lot of time. Like, he's very personable. I've you know, like, hey man, I like your music, you know. So he's a cool dude, you know, talk to. He's not like, you know, one of those, you know.
He lost that weight, man.
Yeah.
I like them
Yeah,
chunky.
he's a good dude. For sure.
Tune in to Mogul Squared Media on the UML Podcast Network, where you can catch your favorite podcast on all major streaming platforms: iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Play, and many more. You can find a full listing of all our podcasts on our website, Urban Mogul Life, where we create the content and you create the lifestyle.
So, Britt, I got a question for you.
Okay.
This is our hot topic. We've been talking about this for the past maybe week. I know on Twitter, people went back and forth. Somebody almost got beat up over it. I want to know, for your own personal experiences, what's the difference in breaking up and taking a break?
Like, when I break up, I'm done. Like,
thank you.
Done.
High five.
if we break, but I don't do, like you said, I don't do breaks either. I don't believe in that. I think you're opening yourself up to where you can't get back together. So
Yeah.
I don't, if we're not together, then in my mind, we're probably not getting back together.
I agree, man. I think Jourdan feels a little bit indifferent about it.
No, not.
You know? Well,
She ain't with that shit either.
but no, in my own personal preference, I just feel as if I'm at the age now where once you say, hey, I need a, break, that means, like you just said, you're opening that door. So when I go out somewhere to, like a bar, per se, and it's, everybody knows me, 9 times out of 10, I might go, to like a happy hour. If I meet like a young lady and she asks me that question, hey, are you single? Are you talking to somebody? No, currently I'm not. That's going to open doors.
You definitely can't leave with, currently I'm on a break, but what's up?
No. But what I'm saying is that currently I'm like single.
Yeah.
Or break means that you're single. You're no longer attached to that person that you would normally be like attached to.
Yeah.
I mean,
As far as a break versus a breakup, I'm not going to take a break. I don't see the purpose in a break. Because, I mean, if you're okay with, taking space is different from taking a break. Like, if you're okay with not engaging or entertaining other people, then you just need to break up. Because if you are welcoming the idea of another person spending time with you or engaging with you in a certain manner, dating them, then I just wouldn't do a break.
Right.
Like, we're done.
so
In
what's
my
space?
opinion. You can still interact. Maybe you don't go over there as much. Maybe you don't, like if you, not that everybody cohabitates, but maybe, you're with your significant other 4 out of the 5 nights or 4 out of the 7 nights of the week. Like maybe you scale back a little bit just to give them their space. But as far as like, I'm just not going to talk to you until we're ready to talk.
But what's the space needed for?
Yeah.
Depends on what the situation is.
In my opinion, space is like, I'm not entertaining anyone else, but I feel like me and you aren't in a good place.
There's a disconnect.
So I just need time to really reflect on the things that have happened in our relationship to see if I want to take it forward or not.
So when you're giving this man his space.
No, you can't talk to nobody. Like, you're not talking to nobody. You're sitting there and you're thinking too. So you go over there and think, and I'm going to sit over here and
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
She got that bubble rolling.
She said, no, let me tell you, before you even say it, before it comes out of your mouth, no, that's not what you're doing.
I just feel like she just like schooled me. I'm like, God, nah.
She did.
No, but so let's just say if I'm coming back and I'm tipsy and, of course, what happens after you drink.
No,
but hear me out, though.
Y'all can't, I refuse to sit here and allow people to say, oh, I was drunk, so I did it because of that.
No. I'm not talking about cheating. I'm talking
I'm not talking about cheating.
No,
anything.
No,
like
but I'm calling you.
Yes.
Like
yes.
I'm calling
Every time,
you.
Yes.
So if I call you, can I come back up?
Yeah.
Okay. Exactly. So
if we're taking space, just because I'm thinking, I'll turn off my brain for that hour or whatever.
Okay,
and then you go. And
see, I can do that then. I can do space.
Yeah, but the nature of the thread that we had this week wasn't the same. Like
exactly.
people were trying to dip out and do some things.
Yeah.
And so I think that's just irresponsible.
No, but if you're taking a break, don't tell me a break, and I'm in like my, you know what I'm saying, 30s. I don't do breaks no more.
That's true.
It's a teamwork. Like, hey, if you got issues or I got issues, let's, you know what I'm saying, try to work it out. If we can't work it out, then okay, you go left, I'm gonna go right, and then we just, you know what I'm saying, go apart. Don't tell me, oh, let's take a break and come back. No.
Yeah.
I have somebody else. Go ahead.
Consensus question for the room then. Do y'all think that is more men that would put that out there over women? Because like I thinking back, I know like back in my early days, early 20s,
yeah.
I pulled that card a couple times.
I think in the 20s, it's predominantly men. I think in the 30s, it's like women.
Because it's like,
but I think it's for different things though.
It would be like I think I tweeted about. It was like, yo, if people say they want to take a break. That's basically like they're just trying to open the door. They want to mess around with
this is
people.
true, but
essentially that's just what it is.
And I'm gonna let them answer.
It's like, yo, let's take a break. I'm gonna go fuck with these other chicks, but you can't do nothing.
I think guys in like their 20s,
anyway.
They want to do that to take a break.
That's how
to
men
fuck
operate
around.
anyway.
I think women in their 30s, they're doing it because that guy may not be ready or he's not financially stable. Yes, they probably still want that man, but they want to take that break for that man and get his shit together.
They want him to step up.
Exactly. So, but for me, once you say break, I'm a free agent.
It's break up.
I'm a free agent.
I take break as you want your cake and you want to eat it too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I want to go out and see if something better. But if it's not, like, I want you to know that I got you on reserve. Like,
exactly. And don't have us dating for like, 1 or 2 years, and then like come on. Now.
After that, ain't no break. Yeah. So Britt, are you currently in a relationship? Dating?
Nope, I'm single.
Free agent.
Oh, single.
What is single? Oh, single.
Three of them. Single. Because I don't want any confusion.
Are you looking? You just doing you,
I'm
focusing on the business right now? This
is my first time in my life that I've just been happy. Like, I'm not looking for anything. I'm not, like, I'm working on my business. I'm trying to be a good mom. I'm just focused on life. Like, if God decide, hey, I want to send you somebody that's going to help you with your business or help you be a better mom, like, then that's different. I'm not out there. Yeah. I don't need a dude. I mean, I need a dude. Let me not say it like that. But I'm saying I'm not desperate for a man. So if I find somebody that comes along like, oh, I can see he's helping me to go further in my vision or help me get there faster, and I genuinely want to help him go further in his vision and get there faster, then okay, we need to link up because it's working. But if it's not, I'm cool. I
respect that.
But last night when they were taking those pictures as couples, they did look real cute, and I was jealous for a hot second. And then I thought about it. And I was like, no, let me go ahead and put this duck flip in this coin. Like, this is where my heart really is right now. I'm chasing coins. If somebody want to chase them with me, cool, let's get
it. Man.
She's a little jealous for a hot second.
The pictures look real cute.
I think we all been there before, yeah. But no, I think breakups and taking a break for me, at the end of the day, it's either one or the other, yo. If we gonna work it through, always like I said, let's work it through. But once you use that B word against me, you are now allowing me to, and I know I've said this countless times, or like you called it, AKA like the black book, that allows me to open up like a black book that I don't want to open.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you just? Let me see this.
Oh, go ahead.
But why wouldn't you just take the time to be by yourself?
I can do that too.
I think a big issue that people have is if someone decides that they no longer want to be with that other person, people don't know how to digest that. And so they're like, oh, okay, let me go find somebody else. But no, like, it's okay to take time to be by yourself.
What's there to digest, though?
If someone tells you that they don't want to be with you.
That's cool. If
you don't want to be with them, it's cool. But if you, like, invested time and you invested emotions and stuff. So you're telling me that if a chick was like, we need to take a break, and you were really digging the chick, you wouldn't feel some type of way about it?
And I did feel a way about this person before.
And what'd you do? You went to your black book?
No, I actually chilled.
Really?
I chilled, yeah, really.
Usually
really. I don't know if I believe
next week with a new chick.
Right, like, because, see, I feel like with men and women, it's opposite. I think men just jump out there, they're in the club, they're in the bar, they're finding the next chick to do whatever with, and women are at home. And we're sad, and we're trying to feel like what's going on. And then by the time... And then, like, by the time that we're ready to get back out there, that's when the guy comes back and is like, well, hey, stranger, how are you doing? I miss you. What you doing? Like, do you remember when? Like, I feel like the timelines shift.
I won't be that guy.
I had a dream about you last night.
Right.
Nah,
like,
nah.
did I see
Okay.
you at this place?
I'm gonna
No,
be that
you
guy.
didn't.
I think I have built that book up to where I don't have to go back to that person for something else. But
But
that's
not
me
necessarily
being
that
single.
person, but another person. Like
But no.
transferring those feelings. Is
If
what
I
I'm trying
was,
to
I
say.
mean, me taking time for myself at that point in time, I was focused on this.
That's
Like, I didn't want to see her no more. Yeah, I put everything. If I thought about sex, I'm emailing people. I'm looking at other people's portfolio on like IG, looking to find, okay, who else do I want? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't worried about that. Yeah. So
Oh, you matured. I'm so proud of you.
shut the fuck up. But no, what I'm saying is, you like, I mean, people take time for like, like themselves in like different, ways. I know for me, it was strictly for this, and it's still for this. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I may have found somebody else, but I'm still doing this. This comes first, but before them, to be honest with you. Things may change over the course of time, but this is always going to be first. This is my child.
I like that.
Yeah, this is my child. I got to take care of this first.
What about you, Marcus? Because I already know the answer.
If I'm with a chick,
Marcus be quick.
and she, decides that it's not working for her right now, hell yeah, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
How do you do it?
But are you going to take your time, or are you just going to jump in? Now, mind you, we've known you for a couple years now.
I'm probably gonna try to find something to dive in.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. When me and my ex first broke up, I went on a whole page for like, I was, for a couple of weeks.
I can respect
to
that.
get over it, and then once I got over it, then I was cool. Like, okay, now I'm chilling. Okay, it ain't me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
you gotta find ways to heal that wound.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you after you recover, then you focus on yourself if that's what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm gonna feel some type of way, and you gotta cope with that pain.
I can respect those answers,
And
man.
for most people, that drug is sex. So yeah.
It's one hell of a drug.
And then like 4-5 months later, you might get that big head text.
Mm-hmm. See, like I said.
I don't respond to it.
But the thing is, I didn't make it public. Well, I guess I am now. But I wasn't doing it and trying to put it in his face. I think that's the difference between a guy and a woman. Like, a woman, she might do her thing, but it's like, hey, you better keep this quiet. Like, I got shit going on. Like, we don't want those problems. But a man, he be all on G with a whole day. Yes, they do.
Trying to
Yes,
stunt.
they do.
Like, look at my new chick. Well, yes, you are.
Yeah, I'm very secretive. I don't share my
Sneaky
business.
ass.
What's
But
between
no.
me and you is between me and you.
But when it comes to dudes want to, if you've hurt their feelings, they want you to know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not the only
I
one.
think women do that too, though, because y'all start glowing.
I don't.
No, y'all might not say it, but y'all glow.
It's
Y'all,
like she taking trips.
I'm a
y'all
glow.
post more.
I'm a glow
Y'all
regardless.
just smiling more. Like, we just broke up. Why the fuck you smiling?
Because I'm happy.
Happy doing what? Happy doing what?
It's not always that. Like,
It's not. You free.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
not fighting every day.
Right. You're not miserable
I'm
anymore.
not worried what you're doing. Like,
I no longer
this
have
is what it
to.
feels like not to be stressed.
I know.
Oh my God.
Right. I no longer have to babysit. No.
It has nothing to do with man. Everything to do with me and like this space.
Okay, I can respect that. I mean, it's just one of those things where, I don't know. I'm a very secretive person, y'all. So I know for me, I don't share nothing, but I know for women, I know when y'all happy, y'all, like, or I know when there's another guy in the picture. Y'all start posting more, not him per se, but y'all start doing things that y'all probably normally wouldn't know about. Okay, she getting dick tonight, like.
Unless she's in radio. If she's in radio, she's posting more because she's looking at her analytics and she sees the more that I post, the more people are tapping on that link and going to the core94.com.
There you go.
So
turn it
that
back
might
to
be why she's
turn it
very
back to
smart
the
woman,
coins.
say.
Turn it back to the coins.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I would just say, men are emotional, but it's ego driven, in my opinion. And I think women are emotional, but it's driven from the heart.
Okay,
So, like we said, she's like, that's why they smiling more when they post. They really fucking happy.
Yeah.
It's like, I gotta deal with this nigga no more. Yeah, so, but
I can
that's
dig
my
it.
opinion.
Britt, is there anything that you want to lead off with us? How people can follow you? A message of the day?
Any events the
Yeah,
radio
any
station
events.
has going on?
2019 coming up, so any events.
And when tell like people like when your show airs every day, when can they listen to it and all of that?
Okay. So our next event is the Super Bowl. It's taking place next Saturday. That's brought on by In the Nude Radio. There's a show on the Core 94. Going out, giving soup and food to the homeless. So you guys make sure you follow them. If you want to come and volunteer, I would love for y'all to come hang out.
Okay.
And then after that, we have a lot of stuff going on. I'm not even going to start calling stuff out because I'm going to get charged up because I missed something. So go to thecore94.com. We're going to do better by posting our events. Like we're usually just on the go. As far as when you can tune in, you can listen to the Core 94 24 hours a day. We play the hottest and local artists. We also play the best in mainstream. And I don't have a show right now, but I'm always there. I'm always hopping on and off. You can follow me on Instagram at ItsBrittheBrain, but it's more important if you follow at the Core 94. That would mean a lot more to me.
Okay. I love that.
Take us home.
Take it home, man. I want to give a shout out before we get done. Any podcast y'all want to give a shout out for this, this week? No? Yes?
Yes, I do. I have one. I would like to shout out We'll Figure This Thing Out with at DJ J Skills and Lido the God in New Orleans.
Juice.
They touched on my topic of being single until you're married.
Okay.
And he hit the nail on the head. He understood what I was saying. He didn't agree with me, but he understood what I was saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I listened to Horrible Decisions actually.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, those two young ladies, they off the chain. They had their last episode, Legendary Hoes.
Legendary Hoes.
Yeah,
Oh.
so it's pretty interesting. But yeah, they dope episode. Shout out to who's it, Mandy B and Weezy.
Mm-hmm.
I see you be.
Yeah, man.
She knows who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called networking, baby.
She knows who you are.
It's called networking.
Yeah. So shout out to them. They always put out some.
Forget you. It's called networking. You just snort? Oh wow. No, honestly, before I give it out, I just want to give a shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you guys very much for inviting me.
No, this means a lot to me. Thank you.
It means a lot to me. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Oh yeah. Been my match. That's what's up. Man, lost for words right now. But no, I want to give a shout out. We actually met this young lady in Atlanta. SchoolinLifePod.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's both of them. But as far as for her, she still got me like the way she spoke in front of everybody in like Atlanta. Ashley, it was super dope.
Mm-hmm.
Super cool podcast. They're actually hosting, I believe, not mistaken, like their first actual live show.
Yeah, they're going
Atlanta.
back to Atlanta.
Yeah, back to Atlanta.
I got like halfway through that episode.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't get a chance to finish it. But yeah, I heard they're hosting the show in Atlanta pretty soon. Yeah, so that's dope for them.
All right. Last but not least, Mama, I love you.
Peace. Merry Christmas.